28?
29.
You're 29.
Yeah. Gonna have my 30s hot.
My 30s hot.
Exactly, we need to say something like that.
Right.
Today we're in Pattaya, Thailand, and I'm hanging out with my new friend, Miss Sarah. Swadee Kap, Sarah.
I can't do that.
You're learning. You're still learning, adapting to the culture.
Yes.
You'll get it one day. Sarah's visiting us from New Zealand. She's an authentic Kiwi, and I'm sitting her down today to learn about her story and what brought her here to Thailand to see us.
Yes.
So Sarah, it's your first time to Thailand,
It is.
right?
It is.
Now, before you came here, what did you think about this country?
Hot. Shopping. Plastic surgery. Yep. That's Thailand for me.
Really?
It was.
Well, those sound pretty positive. You didn't think you were going to get robbed or stabbed in the street, anything like that?
No.
No? All right, that's good. You know, a lot of people, they associate Thailand with like a third world country. You're going to get mugged on the street, and especially people who haven't been here before.
I had a vision in my head of being to Bali, so it was kind of going along the lines of that, but no, Thailand is much better.
All right, that's cool, that's cool. And now that you're here, it is hot.
Not that bad. It's not as hot as I expected.
Actually, yeah, you came at a good time.
Yeah, it's nice.
And, okay. So we're here in Pattaya, but before, we stayed in Bang San. Now, these places are totally different, I think. Different aspects of Thailand. How would you describe the differences between Pattaya and Bang San?
Can I really go at this? Bang San would be like Gore. And Pattaya would be like Queenstown.
Ah, like Gore and like Queenstown?
Yeah,
right.
Like little country town to a tourist hotspot.
Yeah. Tourist hotspot. Yeah, Pattaya is more like the tourist hotspot. Bang San's like your local Thai town. You don't see many people looking like you on the streets of Bang San.
No,
not too much.
We get looked at a lot.
Yeah, you stand out.
Yeah, like a sore thumb.
That's a good thing. It's a good thing. Everybody wants to have your blonde hair, really.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Now look, Sarah, I want to know, what made you think about coming to Thailand to do plastic surgery?
My tummy after having triplets in there for so long.
Okay, we need to talk about this. Triplets. And could we talk about your age? You're a young lady. 29 years old, 29 years young. And you have triplets, and you already had one before.
Yes.
So you have 4 children altogether.
Yeah, so for a very split second, for a day, I had 4 children under the age of 2.
Under the age of 2?
Yes, so the triplets were born on her second birthday, on her daughter's second birthday.
How do you manage 4 children under the age of 2?
I drink a lot of coffee. Sarcasm gets me through.
Yeah?
Yeah, and send them outside to find a 4-leaf clover.
Right, you need that kind of luck on your side. Hey, I tell you what, I think when most people come to V-Plas Clinic or come to Thailand to do plastic surgery, they either do it for one of 2 reasons: for functionality and like deformities, or for purely cosmetic, aesthetic purposes, to be sexy. You know, I think you're both, right?
Well,
but no.
That's what I was after. That's both.
Right, but I think really what brought you here ultimately was your abdominal wall, and kind of the deformity of your abdominal muscles after having triplets or 4 children ultimately.
And it wasn't that apparent until I done a before and after photo of the surgery, only 7 days post surgery, and it's amazing. It's you could see the muscle walls had quite given away. I don't know if they were even there.
Oh, they were there. I saw them. Yeah. Put them back together. Yeah. Now, I also want to. Yeah, so we have some photos of the before and after post. Because how many days are we now? We are
10.
About 10 days afterwards, and the ones that we saw before. Now, talk to me about feeling. I know how it looks, but how did it feel before?
Before?
Yeah, and compared to now.
How do I explain that? I did have some strength there, but it wasn't nothing like what we've got now. Now I feel like I've got abs. I don't have abs, but it feels like I've got abs.
You feel like you have a 6-pack now, right?
Yeah. It's tight.
So now, did you used to work out before?
I did.
And were you able to do like sit-ups and
they didn't
planking or anything like that? Do you do?
They didn't push any core work because they could make the abdominal wall worse, the muscle tear worse. So,
that's right.
But I could do that towards the end. I just wanted. I was like, oh well, it's getting fixed anyway. Let's just do this. And so I was able to do sit-ups and planks a lot easier than I thought I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're going into your 30s hot.
Yes.
Rebuilt.
Yep.
A new
Hitting
woman.
Hitting them.
And so do you plan to have any more children after this?
No.
No.
We're done. We're done.
We're done, like,
yeah.
right?
We only wanted 3, but I wanted 3 total. My husband wanted 2.
All right, so tell me about them. Boys, girls?
She's almost 4. So obviously a girl. And then the triplets. Triplet A was Zoe.
Zoe.
Yeah. Triplet B was Kayla, and triplet C, sitting right at the top under my ribs, was Jake, our only boy.
The boy was under your ribs. The 2 ladies were first. So really, the baby boy is the youngest.
Yes, he is really a baby boy.
Yeah.
A minute. Yep.
All right. And now talk to me about your husband. So I'm sure there had to be a conversation between you and your husband before you came here. What were his concerns? What was his thoughts when you told him you want to come to Thailand too?
His concern was probably the time off to look after the kids, and actually looking after the kids for 2 weeks.
Purely selfish. He's like, I'm going to have to look after the kids for how long? Yeah. Are you getting a lot of sleep now that you don't have the children with you?
Yes, I know what sleep is again now. It's great.
Is it great?
It's unbroken.
You were out late last night. That's what I heard.
Yes, very late.
Is that late for you usually?
No, that's actually early for me.
Oh, yeah?
So, because I'm having me time during the day at the moment, I'm able to go to bed at a decent hour, whereas the time we went to bed last night was 11 PM. That's when I would normally just be sitting down at home to have some me time.
You know, I think, so since we're in Pattaya here, after 11 p.m., there's a different kind of Pattaya that comes alive. You may not have seen this yet, but I want to talk to you about how you're enjoying yourself throughout the day. Because in Bangsan, we're very like safety, surgical procedures, you need to stay in the clinic and recover kind of thing. And in Pattaya now, you're doing your follow-ups. That's why I met you here today. We treat your surgical wound. And now that you just come for a follow-up and you're a free woman again, how do you like to spend your day? Like, what are you doing? You talked to me about shopping earlier. Did you already do some shopping?
We have quite a lot of shopping, but there's still more to do, of course.
Yeah.
But during the day after we've left here, we go have just a quiet lunch and a coffee, and we've had things done like manicures, pedicures, our hair, facials. So we stay out of the heat of the day, relaxing, and then come night when it's a bit cooler, go out for tea and hit those shops. Yeah, do dinner, coffee, tea, things like that. Now you still have to kind of take it easy because of the nature of surgery that you did. Yes. Right. Yeah. And so talk to me about how you were taking care of your surgical wound and everything after the surgery. Taking care of it is just making sure that we don't get too hot. Try to keep the area dry, and relaxing in a nice cool area. Right.
Yeah, it feels good here. And we still have the sea view, but it's not so hot outside.
No.
Yeah. Now, I think that you will return. Now, your length of stay, you came here on the beginning of the month, and then you'll leave here the next week, I believe. So all total, that was about how many days?
I think it's 16 nights, 18 days.
16 nights, about 18 days, yeah?
You lose a couple of days with travelling.
Now, do you think that is the appropriate amount of time for the kind of surgery you had?
Oh, yeah. Back in New Zealand, you would have a 2, maybe 3 night stay in hospital and back home. Straight back into it. I mean, there's relaxing at home, but, with children you don't get relaxing. Here, 2 weeks, and I mean literally, feet up. It's great. We don't have to do anything, and there's people to do your nails and your hair. Yeah, things we don't have time for at home.
And I think, why did you not choose to do this in New Zealand, though?
It is deemed cosmetic, so a muscle tear, diastasis recti, is considered cosmetic in New Zealand. Unless you herniate, it's not going to get fixed. Anywhere I was quoted up 20,000 up.
20,000 New Zealand for full abdominoplasty?
No, not full abdominoplasty. That was just the fixing of the diastasis recti. So they would not take extra skin.
Yeah?
Yeah. And very difficult to get into.
So it's like waiting time?
Yes.
Yeah. And it's also
so
obviously
if you want to go through the public system, years.
Years?
And have to have some serious physical abnormalities, problems.
How long of a process was that for you?
Oh, I think it was about a week, maybe 2 at the most. So took photos at home, was able to send them privately to for me to my tours, and and then she came back to me with a quote from V-Plast.
That's right.
And that was, a week and a half. It was great.
Yeah, Forming Thai Tours is by Miss Kirsty of New Zealand. And she put you through our online consultation, which we like to do within 48 hours. So I think with, your case in particular is something Dr. Pichansak is an expert in. So it was really easy for him to, recommend the kind of procedure you need. And it's really easy for you because of your age and your health status. So I'm glad it could work out. Yeah, you could bounce back really easily. So you seem to be in good spirits. So I don't know if, how has this impacted your, emotions, your self-esteem, how you think about the future? What do you think? Is there any difference? Is there any change in this?
Major.
Really?
I bought a couple of dresses with me from New Zealand that I would have liked to have worn at home, but I really couldn't. Wouldn't have been socially acceptable, I don't think.
I would have seen these dresses.
It would have just not looked right. So, since I've been here, I've been able to wear them. Like, I have a tight tummy and the dress just flows nicely.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's great.
Feels great.
You have these dream clothes that, they look amazing, and you put them on and you're like, oh, that's not nice at all. But now that tummy's all flattened out, it looks great. They look great. They look how I imagine them to.
Now, how do you think your husband's going to react when he finally sees you?
If he's not rocking in a corner.
If he isn't in a straitjacket by now, managing 4 children.
I think he's just going to be glad to have me home.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he loved me beforehand, so this was purely for me.
That's right.
Yeah, and I mean, he knows that if I'm happy, he's happy with how I am. Yeah.
Now, some people, I mean, when you think about doing a procedure like this, coming by yourself, and I mean, spending the money to travel, spending the time off of work, it is for you. What kind of thought process is that, to think of, I could maybe put this money towards something else, maybe I could spend my time doing this? You decided to do this for you.
Yes, well, for 2 years, I mean, you're just into kids, your pregnancy, your triple pregnancy, you're on bed rest for a long time, and then the recovery afterwards, and then just managing 3 infants. There is no you. So when they got to an age where they're able to be at home without mum, then hey, this is my turn. I think that you've got to have that. You've got to have some time to yourself.
Well,
whether it be 2 weeks all to yourself.
Yeah.
But the money things is hard. It is hard. But it's cheaper here. You get 2-week holiday, 2-week rest.
Well, I mean, especially for New Zealand, it's the cheapest in the world.
Yeah.
So I think, I think that's healthy, because a lot of people may not make that decision like you did, but then 10, 15 years down the road, they have regret. Yeah. Is that something that you think you may have had if you didn't make this decision?
Definitely, yeah. No, I'm happy I've made this decision. It took a lot to talk through with my husband and family. But no, they were all very supportive.
Yeah, now I know from talking with you previously, like especially when it comes to specific medicines and treatments, you're very keen about the safety and the protocol of everything.
Yeah.
How do you think this relates to, any kind of operations you would have in New Zealand, or any kind of hospital standardization? What do you think about the clinic here? Do you think it's up to par with first world countries?
It's very similar. It's similar to being in a private hospital in New Zealand. So you've got that almost one-on-one care. I mean, the small clinic in Bangseni, you had a nurse on call right there. They weren't busy at the other end of the ward looking after everyone else. So they were right there. It's clean, it's hygienic.
And I think you were, like a private hospital. It's kind of similar to a private hospital setting. And I think that you were on the same floor with some people that were from your country. Maybe it helped you feel a little more comfortable to be recovering on the same level. But, I mean, at any point, do you feel like you're all alone? What did I do? You wake up in the recovery bed, swollen with stitches.
Oh, now see, recovery.
Do you ever have anything like this?
I slept for over 24 hours, and do you know how amazing that was?
I was worried about you, actually.
Whole day.
I was worried about you, actually. Every time I go in, you're asleep. I'm like,
it was amazing. It was catching up on sleep.
Yeah.
But I think day 3 we were warned that we could have a bit of an emotional roller coaster, and for me that did happen. It was like, oh, why have I done this? I'm, stuck in bed, miss my kids. Day 4 rolled around, no, I'm good.
Really, just one day?
Yeah, that was just one day.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're going home, you're going to be able to play with the kids again. You're not stuck. Yeah, so you've recovered most of by the time you get home.
All right, the next phase you're going to have is you don't want to go back home. You have the roller coaster, you want to go home, then you're going to go back up and be like, I'm not going home.
Yeah.
Stay here. All right, so what are your plans now? Do you have any plans in Pattaya before you go?
Definitely. One thing I won't say on camera. No, we're going
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that later.
We'll go to the Sanctuary of Truth because that looks amazing.
Ah, yeah, it is.
We're looking forward to the fireworks show on Sunday from all the military boats.
Where are you going to see that? Are you going to go up to the rooftop?
I think so, yeah. Go up to Flight 27.
Yeah, we have a rooftop access. There's a fireworks show from the military boats out here in the Gulf. So, I think every year we have different festivals and different activities locally. And I think you were in recovery, but we did Loy Graton. We did an offering ceremony here. Yeah, unfortunately you were in the recovery room. But now we have right, the fireworks show, maybe the Sanctuary of Truth.
Yeah, definitely. The night markets. We drove past them last night on our way back from one of the malls, and I feel like I need GPS when I enter there to be able to find my way back out. It is huge.
It's like a maze, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but we are going to go there.
Yeah, there's a lot here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There is. Yeah, that'll be fun. And now, do you have enough room in your luggage to bring everything back?
I packed very light.
Is that right? You anticipated this?
I have 18 kilos to play with.
Okay, that should be enough. Maybe.
Maybe.
What about fish spa? Are you having these fish?
Oh, that's still
eat your flesh yet?
Still in discussion. Yeah, feet, that's a weird thing.
It just tickles a little bit.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see how we go.
How about Ladyboy Cabarets? Interested? No?
It's a must do when you're here, isn't it?
Yeah. What else is must do when you're here?
Apparently the fighting is apparently something we have to go see.
Some of the Muay Thai fighting?
Yes.
Or the chicken fighting?
Oh no.
Or the fish fighting? Or the cricket fighting?
Oh.
What fighting are you talking about?
Whoa, I didn't realise that. No,
I'm just joking. I'm from the country of Thailand. That's what we do there. Okay, so in Pattaya, they have good Muay Thai, right? Max Muay Thai Stadium.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good.
So that was one of the other things, and the Lady Boys.
The Lady Boys. I mean, you got to see some of the Lady Boy shows, little cabaret. It's tasteful.
Okay.
It's family friendly. It's tasteful.
Taking your word on that.
It is. Yeah, you can tell your children about it. Sure. Right? I won't follow the camera with you, so there'll be no evidence about this. I'll blackmail
I'll
you
send
later.
those photos.
Honestly, I do. I want to know, honestly, your opinion of the entire process, your experience with V+ Clinic from the airport until today.
Coming with a group helps. I mean, you're all going through the same process. You help each other out. You bring each other up. Just don't bring each other down. And you've just got somebody there with you. Some have brought their own support person. I think that would help too. But no, you go with a group. You all go through the same process, and especially like your tour type person, makes it a lot smoother going through airports and all that as well. Yeah, no, it's fun to be able to have a laugh with somebody.
Yeah, I think coming with a group, is much better than coming by yourself. And you didn't bring a support person with you.
No.
But did you ever feel alone at any time?
I was doing this, I had my mindset on this, whether I was coming with a group or not. It just made me feel more at ease coming with a group. Yeah, it has been a smooth process. It's been relaxing.
Yeah, well, great. You need some good relaxation, especially after having triplets, managing 4 kids.
Yeah, be able to go home and run around after them again.
Yeah, you will. You'll be able to.
Yep, coming up to Christmas time. Do some Christmas shopping while I'm here.
There you go.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a great idea. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so what's next for you is we're still going to do follow-up treatment, and then we're going to prepare you to go back home, which is going to be a bittersweet day, Sarah.
It is. Probably go back home to rain, cold, no shops.
Hopefully the next time I see you will be in New Zealand.
Yes.
I'd appreciate that, yeah.
Yep.
Not during the cold season, though.
It's not that bad.
Come on. Come on. Sometimes
You can layer up for the cold. You can't strip off that many layers for the hot.
All right, now, Sarah, how about this? Anybody that would be in the same position as you, a young lady like yourself, maybe she's had, 2 or 3 children. What would be your advice to them if they're thinking about doing plastic surgery like this?
Oh, if they've got support to look after the children, then do it. Absolutely do it. How often do you get a chance to go somewhere for 2 weeks, get your surgery and relax? Generally no children. Your children might be old enough that they might want to tag along. Make a holiday of it, family holiday. You're laid up and the children and husband are off.
Yeah.
Off wandering around. There's no regrets.
Yeah.
Apart from day 3.
Apart from day 3 on your emotional roller coaster.
Just the one day. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think that why I wanted to talk with you today is because a lot of ladies that have done this kind of surgery, they've waited a long time for life to get settled, or for finance, I don't know, to work out.
There's always something that you're waiting on.
But for you, I think you have the exact same, like you have 4 children, which is the reason why we did the kind of, surgery that we did. And, but you're very young. You decided to do this, really fast.
Yeah.
So,
I don't want to miss out on anything. I want to be in those photos with my children and not feel like I'm trying to hide from the camera. And now I'm not. And I want to be fit for my children. I was going to the gym 3 days a week before coming here. And eventually I will get back to that as well, once I'm all healed. And I just want to be fit and healthy for my family.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Would you say that's the motivation for all this?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm very goal orientated, and I want to do like a half marathon next year. So this is just step 1 in that process. Back to the gym, get fit. I mean, the kids love going for the runs too. They love the little festivals and things that we go to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I admire that. I mean, we talked earlier, like, this is a selfish vacation for you, but really it's not, because the reason why you're doing this is to be able to catch up with your kids, right?
Yeah. And be part of their lives, not hiding away from the cameras that are there.
You don't seem too camera shy.
Oh.
So
the coffee helped.
Really?
Yeah.
If we did this video before surgery, you think it'd be as easy?
No.
Yeah.
No. Lack of sleep would have had an issue there.
There is a young lady like yourself considering cosmetic surgery or plastic surgery, and they're unsure about Thailand or unsure about the clinic. Would you feel comfortable if they contacted you privately?
Oh, definitely. For an unbiased opinion, contact me through VPlast, I guess. Yeah. And
Okay.
I'll definitely explain to them what it was like for me, which is amazing. But
Yeah, it's great, because I'd like to have a young lady like yourself recommend maybe someone who would like an unbiased opinion, and someone who came to Thailand for the first time, and just to kind of see how it is. So yeah, feel free to contact us, and we'll put you in touch with Sarah if you'd like to know some specific details, or really the process and what to expect when you come to Thailand for plastic surgery.
Very tidy job on the sutures. I'm amazed. That's great.
Yeah, specific questions like that. Also, like maybe you can also provide information on your recovery. So once you go back home, how many sit-ups you can do now, or, I think, that's some helpful information people out there may like to know.
Some realistic recovery information and goals.
All right. All right, well, you're going to have fun here in Pattaya for the rest of your trip, and I'm going to look forward to hanging out with you until you go. But I want you to keep a lookout for Sarah's updating post-op photos. We're going to do after photos continuously. And we're going to see her progress. And if you have any interest for visiting VPlast Clinic here in Thailand, visit vplastclinic.com or thailandcosmetictourism.com. All right, until now, Ian Pasakon here in Thailand, my good friend, Miss Sarah, long friends. We will be long-lasting friends after this.
Yep, we'll show you some sights in New Zealand.
Okay, until next time.